Hello and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetablebread, and today we're going to be playing Ironclad, doing another Pandora's Box swap. Filter the Spire doing its dastardly work, getting us a Pandora's Box here. Starting with a Fiend Fire. Fiend Fire is a big card. Demon Form, because there's some scaling for bosses. Fire Breathing is helpful if this is a Hexaghost act, it's not. Rupture and Hemokinesis lets us scale strength as well. So two parallel strength scaling solutions. We got a Demon Form and Rupture Hemo. There are three non-permanent cards in the deck, or four non-permanent cards in the deck: Rupture, Pommel, Fire Breathing, and Demon Form. But there's also a Fiend Fire, so we can pretty much go infinite out of nowhere, right? As long as we find a loop. But we have no parts of a loop here. Yeah, this is a very Timmy box, right? This is a let's get strong and get them. Demon Form every blade. Got the Thunderclap too. Make sure that vulnerable's up. We got Pommel too, so we got the two highest strength scaling, or I don't know how to think about that. The highest strength scaling cards in Ironclad, I guess I'll say. Only one Demon Form. Limit Break, a Reaper, and no other cards. Yes. Perfect. Playing Demon Form on one is really scary. I'm so afraid of Demon Form, because, like, trying to play Demon Form on turn 1 in Act 2 is just like, I hope nobody kills me this turn. Hey, Arctutech. How's it going? Also, good morning, Blem. Blem, I never managed to tune into your streams. Is your Ironclad streak still going? Have you progressed it? Yes, we have no block. Who needs block? We've got Fiend Fire. Oh no! Darn, sorry to hear that. What was the final total? Okay. 12 is amazing. Alright, let's figure out the pathing here. 3 elites. And we can do one of these two to start, and then it has to be this one and that one to get 3. Getting to this guy is really awkward because it forces us to do 2 shops. Ew. I'm aware of Max's win streak, but I also haven't been following his progress. Wow, 20 is so many. Jesus. That's insane. I think that we can fight a Mega Elite here. I am a little bit worried about hallway fights because we have no block. So we're going to lose health in every fight that we fight. But we're also not afraid of any specific fight because we have Fiend Fire. I guess sentries are kind of scary, but Fire Breathing for sentries, right? We assassinate one sentry and then Fire Breathe the other ones. I don't think... I mean, I guess I also didn't watch... The thing about me streaming is, like, I want to be part of, like, the Slay the Spire streaming community, but I spend all my, like, stream engagement time streaming. So, I don't actually, like... I do, like, visit other people's streams when I'm not streaming, but I also, like, have to work on my game, and... I don't know. I should watch more Twitch streams, but I feel like I'm mostly out of the loop on the things that are happening in the community. Which is, like, sort of puts up a barrier between me and the people in Twitch chat, because people in Twitch chat are, like, by and large, watching Slay the Spire Twitch streamers, right? So it's like... spending 18 hours a day watching Twitch, never leaving the house. Sounds like a great plan, Blem. Good morning, King Rat. So we're okay against sentries, right? Because we kill one, Fire Breathe the other 2. We're great against Lagavulin and Nob, because we can just Fiend Fire them. Especially Lagavulin's Demon Form. But these 4 hallway fights are a little spooky. The only way to not do 4 hallway fights is to do, like, this line, where we force into a floor 2 shop. There's no way I should do that. Alright, I think we're just gonna go right and hope we don't die. Morning, North Coast. If we Fiend Fire this guy, do we have enough damage to win the fight? Yes. Okay. You can go away. Your first Watcher run since... Sorry, does 10/27 mean, like, late October? It must, right? Carnage. Why did you have 2 demon forms? You just really wanted to play a demon form on turn 1? None of these say block. That one's Shockwave. Shockwave is pretty outstanding. Perfected Strike tends to be pretty bad with Pandora's Box. And there's 0 strikes in the deck, so that's not going to happen. Nice. Oh, Snecko. Sure. Yeah. Snecko makes a lot of sense, yeah. I love Snecko Dual Wield. Dual Wield is so fun. Oh, man. Dual Wield is... I swear, like, Snecko Dual Wield. Getting busted 0-cost stuff and then making 3 copies of it. Oh, man. It's a very, very unique archetype. I guess I'm supposed to take a Shockwave. The deck is so expensive, though. Bash, Heavy Blade, Carnage, Fiendfire, Demon Form. Just so much expensive stuff. I guess we have Thunderclap and Bash, so like maybe we don't need Shockwave. But let's be real, we need Shockwave. Okay. Is this turn Thunderclap Bash, or Fiendfire, or Demon Form? Thunderclap Bash does 16 damage, Fiendfire does 7 times 4 is 21 damage. Wait, no it's not, it's 28 damage. And Demon Form makes us strong. We have no block, so it'd be nice to kill him next turn. If we could do 28 damage, do we kill him next turn? Leaves him at 22, so he dies to, like, Carnage Hemo or something. But he doesn't die to, like, Heavy Blade Pommel. Oh, no, he does. That's 22 damage exactly. Okay, alright, let's just do this then. Okay, second Fire Breathing. We did actually do a Fire Breathing deck during Pandora's Month. I don't remember how it turned out. I think we got a win with it. Obviously, it turned into a Barricade deck by the heart, but... picking a second Fire Breathing into Guardian in Act 1 is highly sus, so I'm not going to do that. Havoc? Oh, Havoc, yeah, we got a lot of expensive stuff. Demon Form's a great hit off Havoc, Heavy Blade, Carnage. Fiendfire's a bit... I guess, like... You could, yeah. Does Havoc, like... Okay. Pandora's Box is, like, almost all of my Pandora's Box decks have been infinites, so I feel like I'm learning to just lean into the infinite right from Act 1, and never, like, pretend that we're not infiniting. And I feel like Havoc interferes with infinites, right? Because there's 2 cards or whatever that are important, and then if we're not allowed to Havoc those, then we can't play Havoc, and then it's not a good card. But maybe I'm not supposed to be leaning in like that. Havoc, Fiendfire, yeah, it's true. Because Havoc is like, I don't care about my deck, fuck it. And Fiendfire is like, you sure about that? Alright, great. Blow it all up. Clothesline is block. I feel like if you make your deck into 2-cost attacks the deck, you die. Yeah, it's true. This does look like, if there's going to be a deck that's not infinite this month, the deck that starts with Demon Form is a pretty good candidate for it, right? Because we haven't, like, picked a Snecko this month, but, like, this deck would. Actually, we have picked a Snecko. We did a Snecko Meteor Strike Infinite. But I digress. I mean, a lot of Ironclad's cards are strength things, so, like, strength is like, most of the time the correct way to play it, right? But we don't need Havoc to play Strength, right? It's just, it helps the Demon Form thing a bit. Havoc does feel a little bit silly if we get Snecko Eye, right? Because then we could just... It's not really decosting anything. If we had, like, Dark Embrace, I think I'd pick it. If it was Havoc Plus, I'd pick it. But I think it's a little bit shy of the mark here. I just want to shrug it off. This jerk. Do we ever get lethal with Shockwave Hemo attack bot? I don't think so, right? 22, we'd have to get... we've got, like, Bludgeon. So it's like a... How likely are you to get a specific attack out of attack bot? It's like 1 out of 10 or something, right? So there are... you can't get starters out of an attack bot, so those don't count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You can't get Feed. 27, 28, you can't get Reaper. So it's 28 total. So it's 25 out of 28 all factorials divided by 22 factorial out of 25 factorial. 25 factorial actually cancels here, so it's 28 factorial over 22 factorial, whatever that is. Oh wait, no. No, sorry, it's 25 factorial squared. I don't know. Math. What do you even do? Oh, I multiplied them together on accident instead of dividing them. So it's a 70% chance to miss a specific card. So that's actually way higher than I thought. It's 3 times higher than I thought. So we have like a 30% chance to block for 12. So it essentially, this is a 4 health attack bot if we use it right now. Actually, does Fiendfire hit? So you do Shockwave, and then Fiendfire hits 4 cards for 10 damage. So it's, nope, off by 2. Immolate also... Actually, Immolate does hit. Actually, no, Fiendfire and Immolate both hit, because Hemo. So we're actually fairly likely to hit here. Pretty much any attack rare hits. Whirlwind misses. Uppercut misses. Wait, actually, Uppercut opens up Uppercut, Bash, Hemo. Still probably not enough. Carnage hits. Okay, there's actually a ton of hits. There's like 6 hits here. We missed. Damn it. There's nothing we can draw. Dang it, all that math. For nothing. Yeah, I think this is actually a pretty strong box. It's got a demon form in it. We're in Act 1. If we're gonna exhaust the deck down, then nothing Rampage is actually a pretty good payoff. Rampage, I have a lot more respect for Rampage now after Ironclad Month than I did before Ironclad Month. I used to be like, Rampage is a trap. But Rampage is actually not a trap, because it's kind of like a trap, right? You like put yourself into this weird little Rampage box, but it turns out the Rampage box has like lots of great exits, where you can like transition from a Rampage deck into a like Limit Break deck, or a Dropkick Loop deck, or something, right? Like, if your deck is concentrated on playing Rampage repeatedly, you can just stop playing Rampage and start playing some better card once you find the better card. That isn't to say we necessarily need to take it here, because we already have like scaling plans here. Just that I like Rampage. I think we actually probably take Iron Wave here. because we have no block, and I would like to have some block. And the delta between no block and some block is fairly large. It's also an attack card you can play pretty easily against Gremlin Knob, so that's nice. Sure. Do you just play Demon Form? We've got 54 health to chew through here. It's going to take us a second. The awkward thing about Demon Form is if I like Demon Form into Carnage next turn, I still don't have Lethal on Fungi Beast. It's 22. Is Thunderclap Pommel Hemo lethal? Seems like it almost certainly is. Yeah, just the Pommel is lethal. Hemo is also lethal, but I think we can get a better lethal next turn with Carnage and not sacrifice health, so I'm gonna wait for that. Bonk. There's a Shrug. I said I wanted to Shrug. There's another Iron Wave here, too. Iron Wave's not bad. Doesn't draw a card, though. Whirlwind is our first AoE outside of Thunderclap. I guess Fire Breathing's also AoE. Let's just keep it simple. We want to Shrug, we gotta Shrug. Can remove a card if we want, or we could leave. The cards that jump to mind for Remove Me first are Rupture and Fire Breathing. Both of them seem pretty bad and unnecessary. But they're both powers, so my infinite radar is like, no, those are non-permanent cards, don't remove those. But we don't have an infinite, and I don't think we're building around one, because we'd rather pick Snecko Eye. So I think remove Rupture is the plan. Blem likes Fire Breathing remove. Yeah, I mean, Rupture does work with Hemo, right? So, like, Rupture has a clear in-deck combo. I was thinking about Fire Breathing because of Chosen. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Rupture can be an endgame plan, whereas, like, Fire Breathing is really, like, scales off after Act 2. You're not really going to want a Fire Breathing. This is a good point. Remove Bash. Could do. We have Thunderclap and Shockwave. It's not crazy. We've got too many 2-cost attacks. I'm gonna remove the Fire Breathing. Blem's smart. He knows what's up. Wait, but Demon Form works with Bash. Bash multiplies the strength scaling from Demon Form. Why would you not want them both? Oh, sweet. Dang it. I can't play Shrug It Off because then I would draw Demon Form and not be able to play it. We just want to play Demon Form in this fight. We lose Carnage if we don't play it. Oh well. Blaster Pastor. Characterizing a 12-win Ironclad streak as solid is like the undersell of the year. Sort of flabbergastingly. Blasé. Ho-hum, just 12? I hear Life Coach had 15. Alright, we got the Demon Form down. Basically, Mr. Magoo with you the whole thing. Oh, man. Unfortunately, our Shrug wore off there. I think it's still worth it, but... Or, not Shrug, what's that card called? Shockwave. If we Fiendfire right now, we have 3 cards left in the deck. Heavy Blade, Iron Wave, and Shrug It Off. Those aren't bad cards. 9 damage times 4 is 36. We've got Rupture developed, so we might as well just play the Hemo, Thunderclap Hemo here. It's true. The Heavy Blade is going to do some work. Oh man, we should have Fiend Fired, because that would have guaranteed us to draw Shrug It Off. Dang it. Crap. I don't imagine we have lethal. 20 plus... What is this? 28? Yeah. So 48. 38. Nope, not close. Alright, let's set up vulnerable and get some block. And lose a ton of health. Dang. 21 times, that is lethal. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, great. There's a Sundial. Sundial in a small deck with a Fiend Fire. Alright, guess we're going infinite. Give me a Pommel Strike. Oh shit. Alright. Sure. A double tap also theoretically can do infinite stuff. I mean, Pommel Strike Shrug It Off is like we're infinite immediately, right? So... I guess we need an upgrade. We need to upgrade for one of them. So let's change our pathing. We might want more fires now, because we need to get the upgrade on Pommel for sure. Oh shit. Get an infinite, die instead. Hemo blocks for 6. That seems good. We can fit Rupture in. Rupture Hemo Pommel then does 12 and kills that guy. Seems great. Okay. Yeah, it's true. I said it at the beginning. I was like, I kind of just want to just stop resisting. Just give in to the infinite month. These cards don't say exhaust. This one does block and has ethereal, so we can get rid of it if we want to. We are also at 8 health, so, you know. We kind of need to survive this floor before we can go infinite. If this floor is Gang of Gremlins, we lose. Unless we pick this, and then we can win. Okay, so currently it's a 14-card deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards get removed. So it's a 7-card deck. Already infinites. So we don't even need to remove any cards. I guess if we want to just draw the combo, we only draw 5 cards a turn. There's no way to draw a full hand. So ideally we'd have a 6-card deck so that we can't miss. This doesn't add a card, really. Yeah, I'm picking this. Alright, let's survive this floor. Okay, do we drink the Dex Pot before we shrug? Yes? I don't know, it's 2 health. Could matter. Alright, Shockwave blocks 2. Great. Ended up being 1 health, but you know. Iron Wave needs to get played. Probably Carnage. We don't have lethal, so. Sweet. Spot Weakness is nice, but we have an infinite. Sever Soul can remove cards. There's actually not that many targets for it. 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. This one can't be a target. 4 targets seems like a bad Sever Soul. I guess it hits like burns in the Nemesis fight and stuff, but I'm not really worried about that yet. Still worried about having 8 health. Yeah, right. I think we're probably in Cards or Kronger territory here. I think that's fair. Warcry could be a pick if we get like an Evolve and like a Markapane. Warcry gets pretty sick. But this is a Warcry minus, and we don't have any of those other things. And it's common. If we go right, we get to theoretically skip a fight. A 10% chance of hitting a fight, so pretty low, actually. And we get to save some of that juicy health. Act 1 events are weird, because we're still eligible for, like, Scrap Ooze and Shining Light, even though they, like, murder us. So that's not great. I mean, there are remove events, but, like, are we really paying 7 health at a wing statue? I guess we probably would. 1 and 8 really aren't that different. Especially since we're clearly resting here. Modified Hand helps us go on turn 1. It's a pretty sick relic. 25% chance to find, like, a bag of prep or like gambling chip or something that's actually pretty helpful. 25% is pretty low, and 5 health clearly matters here. Yeah, Regal Pillow would be great. Peace Pipe. It's a bag of prep. Blem knows. I don't know. 25% is like not that high. It's a 75% chance to just like lose 5 health. And I feel like the run is like a W, write it down in the book, if we can, like, win Act 1. So, if the answer to this question is, which of these buttons helps us win Act 1, I think it's the leave button, right? Although, this fight's pretty free, right? So we might, like, not have any more fights. And we're gonna rest here. So, like, it's possible that we actually, like, want to spend this health, getting a little stronger. But yeah, if it's a bag of prep, like, obviously, that's super good for us. But we don't, like... Okay, so this button is high variance, right? 25% of the time, it gives us a relic. 10% of the time, that relic is, like, super useful, right? 90% of the time, that relic does nothing. So it's basically, like, 2.5% of the time, we lose 5 health and get something awesome. And then, like, 97.5% of the time, we should click leave. And, like, sometimes really high variance plays are correct, right? So sometimes it's like, yeah, we get a slight marginal expected value advantage if we click the button, so we click the button. But this run already wins. The only way to fuck this run up is dying. And so I don't think we need to do a high variance play. Wow. 10 gift subs is tempting. I mean, now we're just really loading... We're really loading onto that one high roll value, right? So now we've got a 2.5% chance of $50. No, I'm gonna click the run, the one that wins the run, sorry. Oh my god, free chest. Vajra does nothing? It was, yeah. It would have, like, from a content creator perspective, I'm probably supposed to click the button, because we got to keep the tension high. But from a I want to win this run perspective, I felt like it's better to not click the button. I would feel really sad if later there's a chest that has a bag of prep or gambling chip in it. Vajra's minorly useful here, though. Like, we do have... we do have, like, Pommel and Heavy Blade in the deck. But I think the importance of these things is, like, fading in comparison to these things. Pretty Snecko, while that is, like, that is technically correct, I think that's the wrong way to think about how the game works. Also, technically not 100% true, right? Because this is a small chest, so this small chest can't have a rare relic, but that rule does not apply to Scrap Ooze, so it could have been a gambling chip or something, and we just skipped it because this is a small chest. So half-truths and fictions abound. It does make our combo go slightly faster. So it's like we would do 11 damage every 2 cards against Time Eater. Probably doesn't matter much. So I guess I take Sapphire Cube. Because the next route could matter. Okay. Here we do a really important upgrade that makes our Sundial Infinite work. 50% potion chance. Could try and farm a potion here. Seems kind of unnecessary, and question mark can be card removes. Do we want Dead Adventure? Is that good or bad? I don't know. It's probably bad, mostly. Golden Idol's good. Living Wall's great. Mushroom is okay. Shining Light is bad? Do we hit Shining Light if we do it? We probably do. We'd have to do Shining Light and then rest if we did Shining Light. That's probably okay. Cleric is obviously great. Serpent is terrible. Wing Statue is great. World of Goop is skip. So there's a couple of possible removes, and I think that's probably better than a potion, but not much. Oh, it's a shop. Okay. Is there anything really busted in here? Finesse makes our Sundial combo energy positive. Yeah, could just buy a remove, obviously. Remove and Happy Flower is pretty nice. Trying to get infinite combo on turn 1. I don't see any reason to pick Finesse. We already have... Energy Neutral is fine. Energy Neutral does damage and blocks. I guess, okay, there is actually a pretty good reason to pick Finesse here. Spiker. Currently we can't beat Spiker. We kind of can, though. Because if we just combo fast enough, 11 is... Oh wait, no, 11 is only 5.5 per every 2 cards. Yeah, we could, like, prism into, like, acrobatics and stuff. I'm kind of down for Finesse card remove. I like having a solution to every fight in the game. ASAP. Talk to the Hand would be good. Actually, I think Ironclad cards are super good here. Does Prism increase or decrease the chance of finding draw? That's an excellent question. I think it increases it. I think the most draw is available in Silent and Watcher. Is my gut feeling. Although Defect has like Skim and Coolhead and stuff. It's not like there isn't any draw. I think Ironclad is the smallest amount of draw, yeah. So I think Ironclad is clearly you get more from Prismatic. Yeah, I think Defect and Ironclad are kind of tied for last. Yeah, Dark Embrace is kind of a lot of draw, especially with a Mummified Hand. That's fair offering. Battle Trance is not good here, but it is draw. You're correct in that, from that perspective. I'm gonna do Finesse card remove once again. The Mimi pick, Prismatic Shard card remove. The pick that makes us win a fight that we would currently lose is Finesse card remove. So the priority card removes are Bash, Thunderclap, Heavy Blade, Hemo, Iron Wave. That's it. Those are the permanent cards in the deck. Demon Form would also be nice to get out because we It's expensive. We're trying to infinite on turn 1, but we do have Mummified Hand, so it's not like mega expensive. It's basically costs 2. If we can manage to hit it with Rupture, it costs 0. Non-ironically, we could remove Bash here, as Redbeardy suggested. I think Bash is probably just better than Heavy Blade, though, right? Seems like Heavy Blade's doing pretty much nothing. Hemo is kind of just like a dangerous version of Heavy Blade. Yeah, I think Hemo and Heavy Blade is the correct top 2, followed by like Bash and then Thunderclap. I'm going to do Heavy Blade, because there's so much expensive stuff in the deck that Hemo like has a reasonable chance of fitting in at a relevant time, whereas Heavy Blade's like really difficult to find the time. Could buy a Swift Pot. Swift Pots tend to be super good for infinite decks, because you can draw your whole hand that you need to draw. Also particularly good for Sundial Infinites, because you can get energy with them. We do have 50% potion chance, so we are somewhat likely to overdraw a potion with that line, and we need the gold for future card removes. But to be honest, we don't really need the gold for future card removes, because we've got all the card removes we need. Card removes just make us go infinite more reliably on earlier turns at this point. Yeah, I'm going to save the money. I don't think we need it right now. I don't really want to try and hold a potion for 50 floors. We don't need a rest, so I'm going to upgrade something, I guess. We're going to play Shrug It Off a lot, so it makes some sense to upgrade it. Okay. Helps against Time Eater. So sometimes I say we shouldn't be thinking about that yet, but for upgrades, it is really important to think about what upgrades you need like for the rest of the run before every boss fight, right? Because after this boss fight, we could pick Fusion Hammer, and if we pick Fusion Hammer, we'd be locked at. Like, for example, we needed this Pommel Strike upgrade ASAP, because if we missed it, we couldn't infinite. Okay. Sort of 3 lines here. We could Demon Form, or we could Shockwave Iron Wave, or we could Iron Wave Carnage. Iron Wave Carnage does the most damage, does 25. We'd need to do 15 plus 9 to split him next turn. Which basically means we need to draw Fiendfire. Yeah, Demon Form Mummified Hand does hit something, that's true. If we Shockwave, then he's weak next turn, so if we don't split him, we get a reasonably good outcome. Both Demon Form and Shockwave exhaust. I guess there's some pretty good Mummified Hand targets here, so I'm just Demon Form. Alright, we hit Shockwave, that's probably the best one. Energy Pot for Demon Form Shockwave. Yeah, that's reasonable. Can we split? Most damage is Thunderclap. Oh no, most damage is Bash Hemo. So it's 10 plus 17 plus, what, 8? Yeah. So 17 plus 8 is 25, so 25 plus 10 does split. That's true. Can Rupture ever miss? If Rupture hits Thunderclap, then is Thunderclap Hemo enough? It is, yeah, it's 31. Oh yeah, we can just bash and then, yeah, play the whole thing, yeah. Good point. Oh wait, no we can't. Why did I listen to this, to Saucy Goethe? I guess I was supposed to play these two and then get the bash for free. That's total misplay. Okay. We really don't want to be infinite this turn. I kind of want to play Pommel Strike Fiendfire, though. I mean, we win this fight if we just wait, right? Might as well just wait. We can just like Shockwave, Shrug It Off next turn. Get rid of this too and do 40 damage. Cost me 2 health. Yeah, but why? Oh, we missed the shrug. Okay, so now we have a Fiend Fire that does a bunch of damage and sets up the Infinite next turn. Unfortunately, it also splits him. I guess actually... No, we can't Infinite with the thing. I guess, no, wait, we can. We can, because we have Finesse. We can finish Shrug Infinite. For Infinite block. Okay. This is infinite energy too, right? No, this is energy neutral. Whatever. With lethal. Okay. We probably eventually only care about infiniting on turn 1. Does Berserk help that or not? Not super clear. It's an extra card we have to draw, but it's also a 0-cost Mummified hand. It's basically a Madness Plus. Where if we get really unlucky, it makes us vulnerable. That's right, Prism Heat Sinks. Now we're thinking. Bludgeon's definitely a no, that's just an extra card that gets in the way. Exhume seems unnecessary too. Dropkick Infinite on yourself, good point. I feel like the constraint for getting turn 1 infinite is not decosts, but rather card draw. No, I don't think I've seen the GIF. You'll have to put it in Discord because I have links blocked. But please do share it. Oh, that's... Wait, the last thing in Discord is Jerry showing a GIF, but it's a different GIF. Oh wait, no, it's this GIF. How did you post this 4 days ago? This is someone who has a unceasing top, right? That's incredible. Can we all just like have a moment to appreciate how Jerry is a time traveler? Maybe we should just gloss over this quickly. We'd have to like, because if the more we talk about it, the more we're introducing the possibility of paradox, right? The more we think about it, the more we can realize causality has been broken. And it's really our consciousness observing the paradox. Is like, that's how movie paradoxes work, right? It's not a paradox until somebody thinks about it, and then it's like the coyote running across a bridge that doesn't exist. As long as you don't look down, you're fine. But once you look down... Uh-oh. DJ Bong Hits, trying to manipulate the situation to his advantage. See, that's how you make a paradox, man. You're making it happen. Think of the consequences, Jerry. You've killed Blem's grandfather. Okay, I'm not gonna take Berserk. Darn, we wanted to take Sneko Eye. Like when we were right here, we wanted a Sneko Eye. We were talking a lot about Sneko Eye. We were like getting excited about Sneko Eye, and then we found Sundial. And then we were like, oh, we don't care about that anymore. So we're definitely not picking this. It's unfortunate. Oh, you killed the streak? Darn, Jerry. God. Okay, so we get to Astrolabe, so we can transform 3 cards. So we could transform, like, 3 of the sort of non-permanent cards, like Bash, Thunderclap, Hemo, or Iron Wave. Those are, like, the 4 leftovers. Yeah, I think they can all go. If it gives us exhaust cards, that's great. If it gives us powers, that's extra great, because we have Mummified Hand. Also, these... We only got 3 relics in Act 1, but boy, are these a doozy. These are some pretty insane relics right there. Mummified Hand. Alright, I think we're pretty clearly picking Astrolabe. We're just talking about which cards. Okay, so is it correct that it's just these 4 cards? Bash, Hemo, Thunderclap, Iron Wave? Because, like, Rupture's a power, Pummel exhausts, Carnage exhausts, Fiendfire exhausts, Demon Form's a power, Shockwave exhausts, Ghostly Armor exhausts. These 4 cards, or these 3 cards are part of a combo. Yep. Demon Form we could get rid of, but we don't need to. Alright, so the worst ones are like Hemo and Bash, right? I think Iron Wave's the best one. Iron Wave's safe. Well, there's only 4 of them, so if Iron Wave's safe, then it's the other 3, right? Yep. Hold up. Wow. Seeing Red Impervious is pretty great. So we got 2 exhausts. Limit Break plus would be better as a Limit Break minus, unfortunately, but... I guess we were supposed to pick the Vajra. Shoot. If we picked the Vajra, Shrug It Off, Finesse, Limit Break would have been Infinite Strength. Darn. Missed it. Well, Impervious is great. Hopefully we can draw Impervious on turn 1 against Avocado right now. I said right now, but I need to think about padding first. I set myself up thematically for immediately clicking on the first monster. That's true, yeah. Well, we needed 1 strength to start with before Limit Break does anything. And we got rid of our Hemo, so our Rupture doesn't work anymore. But maybe we get like a Bloodletting. Really need a Dark Embrace now. Bunch of exhaust cards. Dark Embrace Seeing Red is pretty incredible. Oh yeah, was somebody asking about how we got I see, yeah. Sorry, Blargurg. I remember I remember when you followed. Yeah, we have Filter the Spire. Looks like 3 elites is the limit. 3 elites is the limit. Unless we get Wing Boots, in which case 6 elites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. Okay, let's just get Wing Boots. We get screwed by wound fights, potentially. Thanks for the follow, DJ Bong Hits. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Patch. Yeah, we definitely would not take a Dead Branch here. Dead Branch would be highly deleterious. Alright, I think we want to go to this shop for a card remove. Question marks are also okay. Leads us into elites. We'll see how we feel when we get there. Darn, it's not... We drew the Impervious on turn 1, so I've called that part. But we missed the... Avocado fight. Shockwave gets rid of the most cards. So does Impervious, I guess, but... Let's be real. Do you have enough gold for a remove? Yeah, it only costs 100 currently. Do we want to save the Finesse? Or would we just feed fire now? I guess I'd rather have Finesse than these 2 cards. And we infinite next turn. Okay, we got him. You see 4 glitching into a 5. Yeah, the kerning is not very good there, huh? Got some overlap. Yeah, I think pretty soon we're going to be talking about turn 1 reliability, Blem. I think we want to get like a master strategy. Start removing everything that doesn't say card draw on it. Or just everything. Everything that isn't these two, which say card draw on them. Non-coincidentally. These don't do it. Disarm's kind of nice, but it's slow, right? We infinite before disarm matters. Cards are Kronger, yeah. We don't need any cards, and we get almost full value to resting. Feels weird to rest, but I guess there's actually some pretty good cards, right? We get another Fiendfire, Second Wind, Offering, Dark Embrace, a lot of good stuff. Even just like Feel No Pain, Bloodletting. Blaster Pastor, I mean, we're going to infinite the heart, hopefully on turn 1, so we're going to generate infinite block. I don't think we care about the multi-hit or any other hit. We do still care about turn 2, I guess. We needed like a Second Wind or something for that. Alright, what do you got? There is a Dark Embrace. Also Evolve. We do not need Juggernaut. We have infinite block against Spiker. We solved Spiker by picking Finesse at a shop. So we have Finesse Shrug as a loop. Evolve is just straight up better if you keep getting removes. Is that true? Wait, sorry, I actually don't see the point. I mean, Evolve is really good in Act 4, but like we currently don't have any wounds. So like Evolve mostly does nothing, whereas Dark Embrace has like many targets, right? Dark Embrace, Seeing Red, Impervious, Fiendfire. I feel like Dark Embrace is actually like how we get to go on turn 1. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess if we get like 10 removes and the deck is just like it's just like Pommel Strike, Shrug It Off, Finesse, then sure. Dark Embrace costs 2 and Evolve costs 1, right? Yeah, Evolve does solve a reasonably important problem, which is turn 2 of the heart. I actually feel like we're pretty good on turn 2 against the heart, because we just like, we get a Pommel Strike in the discard, and then we Finesse so that it's the only card in the draw pile. And then, you know, we draw 5 cards, and it's possible we draw all wounds, but it's probable that we draw Pommel Strike, and then we go off. There is another Pommel Strike here, too. Could just take more card draw. Pommel Strike is more, like, directly useful than Dark Embrace, right? Dark Embrace is relying on other cards to do the drawing. There's no Second Wind here, right? Yeah, there's not. I really want a Second Wind. Saucy Goethe, that's not actually true. 2 out of the 3 elites in Act 2 give you wounds. Gremlin Leader does not. Yeah, if we get Dark Embrace, it's definitely the next upgrade, right? It's like way more important than any other upgrade. Yeah, if we take an Evolve, Burning Pact is super good. If we don't take an Evolve, Burning Pact is a little bit weak. But like even then, like Burning Pact Second Wind is... I'm gonna take a Dark Embrace. I don't know. They're both reasonable. Does Frozen Eye do anything? Oh, Purity? Jesus. Who needs Second Wind? I mean, Purity is also a solution. No, actually, Purity is very difficult to get into the draw pile, right? Because you can't play it without exhausting it. I was thinking about Purity as a solution for Heart Fight turn 2, but I guess it's not. It's kind of just like a second Fiendfire that we get to target. Could obviously just do a card remove here. Card remove's totally reasonable. Purity's definitely nice. The card remove, I think, is just Limit Break. Limit Break does nothing. If we Limit Break, there's no... The only permanent card left that doesn't combo is Iron Wave. Right? Because this is non-permanent, that's 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 a combo card, that's non-permanent, that's non-permanent, that's non-permanent. So we've only got 2 actual real removes. And then we're down to removing non-permanent cards like Demon Form. It's kind of silly. Yeah, I think we just keep removing here. Frozen Eye is like, I don't know, kind of something, but mostly nothing. Okay. Sure. Ah, here's my turn 1 Impervious versus Shelled Parasite. I knew it was in here somewhere. We can use Seeing Red to play Demon Form, too. Get rid of all the cards except for Shrug It Off in hand. Seems great. We play Shrug It Off because we could draw Carnage. Sweet. Okay, since I called the last thing that happened, I called the Shrug It Off into Carnage. Now I want to call Pommel Strike, draws Dark Embrace, decosts Fiendfire. Can we get that? It's a 1 in 4 now. Wait, we should try to block out first. Yeah, I guess the responsible adult thing to do is just Iron Wave Ghostly Armor, because that blocks out. Fine. No fun. Actually, wait, if we hit Rupture, and that hits Dark Embrace... No, we still need to play 2 1-cost cards if we want to block out. God, I'm just no fun today. I'm just doing all the, like, responsible adult stuff and none of the fun stuff. Why do people even watch this channel? We didn't get the Dark Embrace developed, and now Fiendfire doesn't block. Alright, now do we get to play lots of cards? Nope. And now we infinite next turn, right? Oh, we have to draw Pommel Strike, I guess. Oh wait, no we don't. Yeah, we're infinite. Okay. Infinite just before the fight ends. Actually, we want to do this because Sundial's set up. Okay. Inflames of Power. No, we want things that draw cards. These don't draw cards. Flex Pot versus Energy Pot. Energy Pot's actually quite good here. Flex Pot versus Strength Pot is reasonable. Not sure what we're really getting at a Strength Pot. Flex Pot's better against elites, right? It's a card remove. Sweet. Iron Wave, right? Yeah, we've still got a card we want to remove. Okay. So if we go into this elite fight, and it is Slavers, and we don't combo on turn 1, do we get wounded and killed? Or do we combo on turn 1, or do we kill Taskmaster after, like, 1 round of wounds or something? I think we win the fight. We might take some damage, but I don't think we're gonna die. And there's a rest right here if we need it. I think this is pretty safe. Is it necessary? Not particularly. But they could have Gambling Chip or something that makes us go... Like, Energy is good, card draw is good, there's lots of good relics. Alright, it is Slavers. start with Sharp. Is there any lethal with both potions? I think no. We only have 4 energy. I guess if we hit Rupture into Carnage or Shockwave, then we can use both potions and probably lethal Taskmaster. Let's think about this. So if he becomes vulnerable and we go up to 7 times 4, 7 turns into 10, that's 40 damage. So it's certainly lethal if we can play it all. And we can guarantee it too, right? So we play like Shockwave, Flex Pot, Pommel, Energy Pot, Rupture, and then Rupture hits either of these, one of these two. They're both fine, yeah. That's the worst one, but that's fine. Okay. Dude, Brimstone's great. I would not give Blem shit for picking Brimstone. I see Dark Embrace seeing red. I think we go Infinite this turn. We don't want to play Finesse because it stops us from going Infinite. It is definitely scary, that's true. Okay. I guess we could have waited a turn to set up Sundial better, whatever, who cares. Bottled Tornado hits Dark Embrace, probably. That seems pretty good. Because then we have guaranteed card draw on turn 1. These cards are bad. Do we bottle the Dark Embrace and then upgrade it immediately? Seems great. How does it miss? It really can't miss. Because we have Mummified Hand, right? So even if we get, like, the most expensive cards in the deck, like Demon Form and Shockwave and stuff, like, Dark Embrace just makes them into little zero-cost card draw monsters. Okay. Nope. Definitely don't want to add cards to this deck. Okay. So there's two elite paths. This one has an upgrade first. This one has an extra question mark. So I guess fire versus question mark. Ancient Writing is... sorry, where are we at with card removes? Because we've removed all the non-permanent cards now. So the next card to move is like Demon Form. Is that right? Maybe Carnage. Carnage is pretty inconvenient to have in the opening hand with the Dark Embrace, because it's non-permanent but exhausts at the end of the turn. Although I suppose Demon Form and Carnage are sort of equally awkward, and Demon Form costs 3, whereas Carnage costs 2. So it's probably Demon Form. Okay, so if we go to question mark, we have a 30% chance of an event. Actually, it's most likely just a fight. Or, not most likely, but highly likely a fight. The plurality choice is fight. It's the most likely of the options. Ancient Writing's card move. Augmenter is actually bad. We don't have two cards to transform. All of our cards are actually already good. We can just take mutagens and then go a little faster, but it's kind of a minor quality of life thing. Apparitions are bad. That makes us more vulnerable. Although, actually, we have Dark Embrace. Yeah, we have Bottled Dark Embrace, so maybe Apparitions are good? It prevents us from infiniting on turn 1 sometimes, but it makes us... It prevents us by infiniting by making us intangible, so... Yeah, I think it increases our win rate? Maybe? Yeah, I think I could talk myself into Council of Ghosts. Curse Tome is bad. Necronomicon adds a card to the deck, which makes us stop the infinite. Forgotten Knowledge is bad. Mass Bandits are fine, but unnecessary. Didn't we already get Pleading Vagrant? Oh, yeah, we just got Pleading Vagrant, right? Because we said no to the shame. Isn't that literally what just happened? Oh, huh. Why is this wrong? We are ineligible for Pleading Vagrant. This is a lie. I'm not sure why this is still highlighted. Is OJB here? OJB! It's broken. Coliseum's fine. Mausoleum's bad. Nest is bad. Vampires are bad. So I think I'd rather have a fight, but why? No, I want the fire. The fire. This is not question mark versus fight. It's question mark versus fire. Fires are actually pretty good because we can upgrade Shockwave. No fight is lasting that long. We can upgrade Fiend Fire. That also doesn't matter. I guess we'd upgrade to, like, Finesse. That seems like a total waste of time. What do we upgrade? Maybe we recall now? I guess we could rest, theoretically. Maybe Ghostly Armor. Yeah, fires don't really do anything. I guess question marks can get card removes, and fires basically are guaranteed to do nothing. If we go to this fight and get beat up, we end up on, like, this line to dodge elites. That seems really scary. But are we ever getting beat up here? It seems like we're not. It seems like we just win. So upgrades basically just make our deck more green. So we could just go here and recall, and then we have more open pathing on Act 3. Maybe we need to rest at Act 3 or something. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Alright. Green is good, that's true. Man, I almost just played, like, Snap Pick, Dark Embrace, Fiendfire. Would have lost the Pummel Strike. Dark Embrace Shockwave draws a card. Also makes something cost 0. If the 0 cost is Pommel Strike or Fiendfire, we can do that. Oh, it's Fiendfire, okay. So we're gonna Fiendfire the Mad Grommet, actually. We might actually infinite this turn. So this draws 5 cards. One of those cards is Shrug, another one is Finesse. Yeah, we're infiniting right now. I'll still do Fat Grommet just in case I'm wrong. Actually, maybe we need to play Pummel? Yeah, I'm definitely not wrong. Okay. It's our first turn 1. I'm gonna loop Finesse in here a little bit just to make it energy positive so the game stops telling me I don't have enough energy. Yeah, the Bottle of Dark Embrace. Oh, we did get lucky there, right? Because it had like a 1/3 chance to hit a card that was good, and it did. So. Okay. Leader down. You're dismissed, Gremlin. Great. We've got so much rest value. It's a feed. Gosh. I mean, we have room in hand for a feed, right? We can theoretically set that up. It's like a bit of work, though. But the extra health is worth it, right? And if it's bad, we can just use it on turn 1, because we have Dark Embrace, so it's at very worst. It's 1 energy, draw a card, get out of the deck. Right, yeah, and if we have turn 2... Yeah, okay, you're saying it's bad. You're saying, yeah, we could whiff on turn 1. It's true, we can whiff on turn 1. But is that worth the cost of having an extra... What would it be, like 50 health versus the heart? Because we still haven't solved heart turn 2, right? Actually, we have. Because even if we draw 5 statuses, we just play the slime. Because we have Bottled Dark Embrace. So we actually have solved heart turn 2. Alright, well if we've solved heart turn 2, then I don't care about feed, right? I was just worried that there might be some fight in the game where we take a bunch of damage, but it seems like there isn't. So, never mind. Alright. Let's see what this D costs. Drat. I'm gonna not play the Carnage because I'd rather just draw a card. Get rid of it. Hey, Hubba the Bubba. Alright, and now we infinite. Show those silly cultists what's up. I'm gonna play Seeing Red so that it stops complaining about energy. Okay, cultists down. Yep, it's infinite month. We thought we legitimately thought we weren't infinite. I feel like I do this every day, where I'm like trying to convince chat that we're not doing an infinite, and then we do an infinite. But I did that again today. we were in Act 1. We were so convinced that we were gonna like be a Snecko Eye deck, but then we found Sundial. Didn't work out. We almost picked a Havoc in Act 1, for example. Havoc currently would be like an absolute facepalm of a pick. Actually, yeah, it'd be an absolute facepalm, right? Because we can't play it on turn 1. We did actually get the Snecko, yeah. Right, there's a lot of ways to win with this seed. Pommel draws a card. It's basically the same as the feed, right? We could just play it, but no. Don't need to do that. Slavers again, that's brutal. This should be illegal. Uh, 30 damage? It's not enough. If we could skill pot for an extra card, and then it's 40 damage. Are you gonna keep Demon Form for Time Eater? No. I don't think so. I think we need to get lucky and have Rupture hit Fiendfire, so that we have an extra card. Or an extra energy. Let's see, so Fiendfire draws 4 cards. If one of the cards is Finesse, we play that. Ascender's Bane and Ghostly Armor exhaust at the end of the turn. But we don't block it for 24. I guess we just, yeah, Time Eater definitely dies to Pommel's Shrug. Especially when they're both upgraded. We do so much. We don't need any scaling. Because like if we Pommel strike 6 times a turn against Time Eater, we're doing 60 damage. Like he just dies to 60 damage. We block for 60 as well. He doesn't do that much damage. I guess we play the Impervious then. Because I want to block. Can we still infinite with 3 wounds in the deck and no Fiendfire? Less clear. Yeah, I think so. Once we draw the Fiendfire, should be fine. Is there any skills that make this lethal? Ironclad skills that deal damage aren't really plentiful. I guess there's like Offering. What else? Second Wind? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, does second wind work? Maybe it does, because we'd play it for 0, it would exhaust 2 cards, draw 2. I guess if we want second wind, we'd want to play Fiendfire and then get second wind. And exhaust like a Sunder's Bane, Ghostly Armor, Demon Form, Finesse. Yeah, I think that would work. No, wait, it wouldn't, because we did... Oh, wait, we'd have to shuffle 3 times? Yeah, I think it's just offering. So we'd use Fiendfire first, and then... Yeah, there's just no way to go infinite this turn. I guess we need Rupture to hit Fiendfire, is the only way. Oh, Seeing Red. Seeing Red would probably work. Well, we have an Impervious in hand, so if we're looking for that, we should just play it. Does Seeing Red work? It's Seeing Red minus, right? So it's only 1 energy. If we get Seeing Red minus and then not these 2... yeah, but Seeing Red minus already costs 0, is that correct? I thought you could see with this mod. Yeah, I think we have to save the Fiendfire, so I'm going to play Impervious now. Oh, does Seeing Red minus cost 1? Huh, okay. So it would be 2 energy. Alright, so now we're trying to find the Fiendfire, basically. Get rid of the wounds. We found it, but we're out of energy. We're gonna get netted next turn. We could look for second wind now to just remove the wounds. That would also shuffle and make us infinite. Seems like this is a good spot for second wind. Offering probably works too. It shuffles once, does not proc Sundial, but it draws either Shrug It Off. Yeah, it draws 2 of these 3 cards, so that's definitely infinite. Okay. Oh shit, do we overdraw here? We do, but it doesn't matter. We can manage it with Rupture. Okay. Alright, bit spooky there, but we got there. I wonder how many hits there were out of that skill pot. Because there was like second wind, offering, Seeing Red could work. Was that it? I guess Havoc could work too. I don't think we're clicking Dead Branch. Feed is here again. We turned down Feed 2 floors ago, so I don't really need to talk about it again. Also, hi, Sir Artemal. Yes, second feed, like, I think the last feed was literally 2 floors ago, right? So many feeds available. Yeah, no Dead Branch for me. Yeah, so this seed could, I'm doing it as an infinite. You could have done it as a Snecko Eye deck, and you also could have done it as a Dead Branch deck. We haven't seen Corruption yet, but I bet we will. Alright. Drat. The seed also has Forgotten Altar. Well, we've already got Rigo Pillow and Dreamcatcher, so I guess Rest is pretty good. Smith doesn't really do anything. Yeah, Snecko Mummified Dead Branch. That's a good point. That would have been a really fun Dead Branch. Probably not picking the card, but we can take a look at it. Yep. It's red. Alright, champ, what do you got? Shrug It Off can draw Carnage, which exhausts. Also blocks, I suppose. Should be infinite this turn. Okay. Good fight, champ. Does he have Offering? Would we take a Reaper? I think we probably wouldn't take a Reaper. I think we really just want Offering. Is it the only rare card that we would take? Because we don't want, like, Corruption or Demon Form or anything. I guess another Impervious. We'd probably take a second Impervious. Oh, Fiendfire. Might take another Fiendfire. Fiendfire's actually been kind of awkward, but we're going to get an Energy Relic here, so Fiendfire becomes less awkward. We actually had a Limit Break Plus earlier. We got a Limit Break Plus from the Astrolabe. But we don't have any starting energy, so we removed it. Yeah, it's another thing the Seed has. Astrolabe into Limit Break Plus. Alright. This is another Fiendfire. So I got two of the cards I was talking about. Now, do we actually take them? Oop. We've got bots. It's an infestation. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the... Impervious feels safe, but I think it just stops us from infiniting on turn 1, and I think all we really care about is our turn 1 infinite consistency. Fiendfire might help us to be more consistent, though. I kind of am a Fiendfire believer. Because if we have two Fiendfires in hand, we just one of them removes the other one. Problem solved, you know? And if we become a 4 energy deck after this floor, then we can do Dark Embrace, Fiendfire, and still do a combo in the turn. Especially with the whatchamacallit, Seeing Red. And maybe we get like a Lantern or something, right? Like, I feel like our energy is going to get a little bit unblocked. Yeah, we might not get an Energy Relic. If we don't get an Energy Relic, the Fiendfire does feel like a little bit of a liability. It's been awkward to path around the Fiendfire. But it also makes us more resilient against Nemesis, right? Yeah, we would take Cage for sure. Cage is like a one-way ticket towards turn 1s, right? We remove like Demon Form and Carnage or something. Go, go, go. I could see Skip Fiendfire being reasonable here too, though. Yeah, I think it's either Fiendfire or Skip. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Like, it really does depend on what we're getting for the boss relic. But we'd easily take, like, Sozu or something here. Just, like, getting energy makes us turn 1 infinite. We don't care about potions or upgrades or resting. I would happily take Pillow into Dreamcatcher into Coffee Dripper. Fiendfire is really just like standing in for Second Wind here, right? Like we want to solve Nemesis with Second Wind, but like I guess I'm willing to take Fiendfire if forced. Key is fine here. I mean, we have all 3 of the things, and we can't skip one of these for a key. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, Hubba. None of the cards say key in the name. Oh, you mean Cursed Key. Yeah. I would definitely take Cursed Key. Sure, we don't need relics. Anything that says energy is great. Busted Crown, Ectoplasm, whatever. Ectoplasm is a little bit bad because it might cost us a card remove. Yeah, I guess I want to skip the Fiendfire. It is an awkward card to draw and play. Costs 2. Alright, well, we got our wish. Cursed Key versus Sozu. This one costs us potions. This one costs us at least 1 relic. Relics are a pretty big deal. Relics could be like Bag of Prep. They can be Gambling Chip. They could be... I guess we don't care about like Charon's Ashes, do we? We only care about card draw. But we care about energy too, so it could be like Lantern or Happy Flower or something. Whereas the, yeah, ink bottle, sure. But the potions are draw too, right? The best potions for the deck are like Swift Pot. And if we take Sozu, then we're not going to have Swift Pot ready for Nemesis. Pretty sure Nemesis is the scariest fight left in the game, right? Yeah, right. We only get cost. Yeah, we only cost ourselves like one relic with the Kurski, whereas Sozu costs us potentially like 4 potions. Depending on shops and stuff. I guess it could be even more. So 4 potions versus 1 relic. Relics are good, though. I have to say relics are... relic is definitely better than 1 potion. How many... What's the, like, relic per potion conversion rate here? No idea. Oh, wait. That one Ironclad potion, the like, exhaust potion, that one's super good, too. I always forget what that one's called. Elixir, thank you. Yeah, 3 to 4 sounds right, and we're definitely going to see more than 3 or 4 potions, right? We'll see, like, minimum 8 potions if you count 3 at each shop. Probably going to 2 shops for the rest of the fight, or the rest of the run. And assuming we want to, like, buy a potion at each shop, it's a pretty major cost for Sozu. Alright, I think I've talked myself into Kurski here. I think both are reasonable. Awaken one first, 50% chance to dodge Time Eater. We want elites, right? Elites can have Gambling Chip. Question marks can have Gambling Chip too. Shops, we can't afford Gambling Chip. But shops get our card removed, right? So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I put explaining everything in my channel title, and I didn't even mention the tiny house. Sorry, Tiny House fans. It's so cute. This is a 4 elite line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a couple of question marks before we start in. 1 question mark later. Yeah, I actually didn't even see the tiny house. I just, like... It was so small. I was like, oh, I guess I only get 2 this time. Trap. Alright, let's go this way. Shapes with no spiker. They're not even trying. Do they know? I think Pommel Fiendfire is lethal, right? We draw 5 cards. If one of them's Pommel Strike... Oh, wait, that would only shuffle once. I guess this kills the spiker, though. Oh, it does not kill a spiker. Oops. Okay. Pressing 7 gaming at its finest. This is the very peak of pressing 7. You won't find a streamer better at pressing the same number on the keyboard repeatedly until the fight is over. It's just not possible. Metallicizes power, we have Mummified Hand. Seems like an extra card we have to draw for no reason. Nope. Cards are Kronger. Let's get out of here. Okay, Orb Walker for our second Easy Pool fight. Does not look like we're going to be able to infinite on turn 1, so I'll just clear out the ground here. Not able to infinite on turn 2 either. Unusual. He did get us with the burns, but we got him with the number 6. This episode brought to you by the number 6. Dropkick. Maybe the seed really does have everything. Maybe there's 2 dropkicks in here too. We actually have seen a dual wield already, right? So dual wield dropkick was available in this seed. So we haven't seen, like, barricade yet. I think that's the only thing the seed is missing now. Got, like, every single ironclad archetype. We opened it? Did we? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, these guys can have gambling chip. I guess they're actually kind of scary because of burns. Shit. They're trying to quad burn me on turn 1. We really want to draw the maximum number of cards here. Okay, but we infinite on turn 1. Haha. What are you gonna do about it, stupid orb walkers? Think they're all cool, walking on orbs and stuff. I got news for you. You're not the only orb walkers in town. Yeah, I guess we haven't seen Corruption either. Or Field in the Pen, good point. Or Barricade. Which is also a good point, but I already said that one, so doesn't count. Guess we can Shockwave to make this go slightly faster. Oops. Did that make it go slightly faster? I feel like I messed up my little keyboard pressing groove. Nope. That's not gambling chip. This is never gonna go off. If this goes off, I will gift a sub to Blem. Alright, we're skipping. Warpaint kinda does stuff. Oh, there's a master strategy. Oh shit. That card seems absolutely insane. It's way better than a card remove, right? Oh, that's true. Yeah, Time Eater could make it go off. I bet we kill Time Eater before turn 7, though. That'd be a long Time Eater fight. 10 health. We'd probably end up resting, just because we have nothing else to do at a campsite. So it's kind of free. Could be another master strategy. Shackles seems too slow. Oh, there's another master strategy. Clicked. These seem unnecessary. 10 health, well spent. We could pick a Bandage Up. Actually, Bandage Up is free, right? Because we have a Bottled Dark Embrace. Bandage Up just makes us gain health in fights so that we don't have to rest. It is a small liability in the Time Eater fight. But in no other fight does it matter. And we currently have 14 health to make up. I guess I'll take it. Yeah, it's free. More fights, please. I'm gonna Pommel Strike first. Actually, no, I want to play the Pommel Strike, so I wanna hit it with the Dark Embrace. Oh, sweet. Okay. Shoot. He's doing burns and we can't combo. I guess we could look for Second Wind, or not Second Wind, whatever the exhausting attack is. There's actually several attacks that exhaust, right? There is Pummel. Is that it? Actually, maybe it's just Pummel. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's just Pummel. Because we're ineligible for a feed from a potion. And Carnage is too slow, it doesn't count. So it's Sever Soul or Pummel are the only ways to draw cards here. Oh wait, no, Fiendfire. We're eligible for Fiend Fire. Yeah, yeah. That's true, Pommel. Good point. Alright, this seems like probably the scariest situation in the remainder of the run. Darn. Oh wait, we could have taken Body Slam, Impervious Body Slam. We'll try to Rupture Demon Form. Actually, I guess we can guaranteed play all the cards. Impervious draws a card, and we have 2 Master Strategies. Maybe we can still Infinite here. So if we Ghostly Armor, Rupture hits either Impervious or Demon Form. We play the Impervious, we draw a card. If that card is Master Strategy, we draw 4 more cards. Play the other Master Strategy, get Seeing Red. I think we actually can combo here. Okay, we messed up. Alright. We should still be able to go with Burns, because of the Fiend Fire. And the Master Strategies and stuff. But it does depend a little bit on our draw. Okay, so now we Fiend Fire, and combo for a little while. To get the block. And luckily he's not doing burns this turn. Or else we'd have to combo forever. I guess this is enough. Alright, we're done. The number 2, that's the lowest number we've had so far. The deck is just the combo cards and a burn. A single burn remains. All that's left of Nemesis's ambitions. We actually could combo still after the next round the burns. Because we'd have 6 burns, but then we'd be able... As long as we draw Pommel Strike, we'd be able to draw the hand. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going infinite. Should probably stop playing cards before he catches on. We got the boot. I love it when the Nemesis has the boot. He knows. He knows it's super good. Seeing Red's free, right? Because we have Dark Embrace bottled, so Seeing Red seems great. It's plus energy, draws cards. Warcry is also free with Dark Embrace and card draw neutral. I guess actually Warcry plus draws is card draw positive, right? Yeah. Warcry plus is card draw positive with Dark Embrace. And drawing cards is more important than energy, is that right? So if we're going to take one of these and upgrade it, it should be the Warcry. Yeah. Energy is occasionally our problem. Basically when we're trying to like figure out if we can play Fiend Fire, energy can be a problem. But I think Warcry makes us turn 1 more consistently. And that's what we care about. So now we care about this fire, I think probably more than an elite. But I guess we have 1 more fire here, so we'll just upgrade the Warcry there. It's not important to upgrade the Master Strategy, because if we draw 1, we're going infinite. No, Warcry with Embraces only draw 2, because you'll draw 1 card, and then you'll put that card on top, and then you'll draw it again. And with Warcry Plus, you draw 2, put some card on top, and then redraw that 1 card. If you have Evolve, you could make it do more, but we don't have Evolve. And I'm talking about net card draw, so like adding the Warcry to the deck sort of costs us a draw, because we have to spend a draw on drawing Warcry. So currently it's card draw neutral. And if it's plus, it becomes card draw positive. Okay. More elites. Sweet, we did it. hard to get cards out of my hand. I have to get rid of a card because otherwise we don't draw with the draw twice with Sundial. I guess Rupture gets out of the way. Get this in there. Okay. Somebody on Reddit was like complaining about achievements, and they didn't have the transient achievement. They had You Are Nothing but no transient, and I was like, how is that possible? Because like if you have a deck that gets You Are Nothing, surely you can kill transient. Or I guess the transient achievement is to eat him. No, it's just to kill him, I think. But you know, it is possible. Oh, I should push Shockwave. Huh. How do you end up in that situation, Blargurg? Because it seems like... yeah. It seems like the same deck should do both, right? Because I remember, like, way back, I killed Transient the first time with, like, a Catalyst deck, right? Because if you have a Catalyst deck that kills bosses, it definitely kills Transient too, right? It does, like, infinite damage, basically. Like, scales so high. I guess we don't have to kill Transient here. We could leave him alone. But I guess I could draw poorly, right? No, I can't draw poorly because Ascender's Bane and Carnage are going away. I guess I'm gonna... yeah, I think it's faster to just end turn. And then, like, infinite as much as necessary to block out next turn, and then just infinite again. Okay. Wait, this doesn't lead to Stone Calendar going off, does it? No, I don't think it does. Yeah, I guess you can miss Transient, that's fair. Should be playing Shrug It Off instead of Finesse. For maximum block. At the end of turn 7, yeah, he blows up at the end of at this turn, so we're safe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was faster than killing him, right? Okay, moving on. Smoke Bomb's not going to be useful. We're not picking any of these cards because they don't draw. Let's go. Alright, another fight with wounds. Fiendfire exhausts 5 cards, which either draws Master of Strategy or Pommel Strike, so we win on the spot. Yeah, both works. The number 7. Oh wait, we should play Bandage Up. Now it's the number 6. I'm playing Master Strategy to convince the game to stop complaining about energy. And now we're down to the number 4. Or 5, I guess. Okay. Feels good. Feels good to infinite Reptomancer on turn 1 without even damaging the daggers. We're letting the daggers fly free. People are always saying to not kill the cultists in the Awaken 1 fight. Nobody's ever got sympathy for these daggers. What did they do? They're just summoned out of the ether, minding their own business. Pulled into this combat. Sever Soul can exhaust heart statuses. It's kind of a second wind at home. If you pick up another Pommel Plus, I think probably no, maybe. Yeah, it does say card draw on it, right? It can prevent us from whiffing, right? Well, the daggers fade. They don't die. I'm not sure what it would even mean for them to die. But they do get saved from exploding, because they explode if they're left alive, right? Seems like Sever Soul's pretty unnecessary. True Grit could get upgraded, but we're giving our upgrade to Warcry. I guess we've got 2 upgrades, technically, here and here. Power 3 would probably be a pick if we had, like, an Evolve. Okay, Cat. Do you want to go on Heat Pad? That's a service I could provide for you. Alright, I think we skip. Alright, we're skipping this chest, too, even though it's a large chest. It's very tempting looking, but curses are bad. We could get normality and lose the game on the spot if we click that. I guess we'd probably still kill him, and we could remove it there, but no reason to take the chance. Seems like it might be tricky to go off this turn. Oh no, just kidding, we have Master Strategy. Fiendfire goes infinite. Sure. All right. Giant head, not so giant anymore. Chipped down by a bunch of pommel strikes. I like the idea of infinite pommel strikes on giant head, because you're just going up to him and like tapping him repeatedly on the weak spots, and then he crumbles. That's what's happening here. I don't know what's happening in the other fights. Fictionally. I don't understand why you can infinite pommel strike people. But, you know. I guess you're just stunning them. Because, like, Sundial is saying that some time is elapsing, right? And Pommel Strike is sort of saying you're stunning people. So, you're just convincing them to never attack. Kunai scaling, I guess, makes us even more sure that we're winning the Time Eater fight. How do you infinite dropkick? Well, that one's just like that's just like a fighting game stun lock, right? You just kick somebody, you're just like juggling them like a soccer ball. We're definitely never using Smoke Bomb, right? We just want to kill people and get stuff. But Elixir's fantastic. Whoa, another Seeing Red Plus? Jeez. Sure, right? I guess it's a card we have to get rid of against Time Eater. We just got a Kunai, so we're not worried about. Okay, so you're holding the person, you drop them, you kick them, they fly back up to where you were holding them. You hold them again and then drop them and then kick them. So it's you just repeatedly dropping and kicking. That's how that works, I believe. if we're gonna get technical. It's not actually that helpful. I guess it's kind of helpful, right? Because we can still draw like a Shockwave Impervious hand and like have some trouble with energy. This is the upgrade for Warcrime. Draw 2 cards. Amazing. This is our Act 4 shop gold. I don't really want to give it up for nothing. This does literally nothing, right? So, no reason to do that. So in wrestling, a dropkick is when you jump, kick them with both feet, and then drop to the ground yourself. Huh. Nope, that's not what dropkick means. I'm pretty sure, like, if you like dropkick a soccer ball, you're like holding the soccer ball, and you drop it and kick it, right? I don't know why I demonstrated that. Could have just said it. This is guaranteed decost on Fiendfire, which seems useful. We're drawing the card either way, it doesn't matter. The demonstration helped. Okay, well, great. Fiendfire draws the whole deck. We have Pommel Strike there, yeah. We good. Ding dong, the Maw is dead. A more intellectual sport. I thought you were going to say popular. The word intellectual really caught me off guard. Dropkick's card art is the wrestling version. Really? Huh. I don't have a dropkick to look at, but I believe you. You looked away. Can you show again? I mean, I did it off camera. It's like, I demonstrated it basically just for Coconut. Coconut got to see me pretend dropkick a soccer ball. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that really makes no sense with a 1-cost attack that refunds your energy sometimes. Yeah, prepared Tactician Infinites make literally no sense. I mean, it's prepared Reflex, right? That's really the infinite, but yeah, it's complete nonsense. Said friend fell the wrong way, split his forehead open, and went to the hospital. Ouch. Oh wait, how did he fall? The transition from we went to a wrestling event to he fell, it was abrupt and unexpected. Why did he fall? We considered taking Havoc earlier because Blem said it was good. Clearly Blem was wrong in this particular circumstance, although Blem is usually right. You use their face as a springboard and backflip to your feet while they stumble. I see. But I thought the part of the dropkick definition that Moribund was suggesting is that you yourself drop to the ground after your kick. I guess technically gravity will always cause you to drop, but that's not really an elegant landing is not what I was imagining when he said that. Oh wait, your friend was wrestling in the wrestling match. I see. That's... Oh, was in the event. Yep, I see it now. Okay. I assumed that word was at the event. I'm not sure why I assumed that, because that's not what it said. Just made more sense to me. Where is my Fiendfire? Usually I've played Fiendfire by now. Found it. Wait, what's the War Garble kick from Mortal Kombat? War Garble. Am I making the right sound effect? I suspect the answer is no. Wool Garble. It's just a funny way to move your mouth around. Say the word Wolgarball and tell me you aren't smiling afterwards. It's not possible. It's part of the human experience that everyone smiles after saying Wargarble. Wolgarball. We once upon a time considered taking a Berserk to try and increase our energy for our potential turn 1 infinite. Since then, we found lots of better solutions for energy and much more reliable draw for turn 1 infinite, so Berserk now would just get in the way, as well as being a liability in Time Eater. Shockwave pays off a tiny amount in Time Eater. Fiendfire would be some minor quality of life, because we could... it's some super bicycle kick where he stays in the air. Nice. I like how characters in video games just, like, can but don't always ignore physics. They just do it when it's convenient. I guess it's like Looney Tunes in that way. Yeah, I think Shockwave is the only card that has an actually valuable upgrade, right? The other cards just, like, don't do anything. You upgrade them. Okay. Okay. We only really need to play one power in this fight. We've already played it. Although we haven't drawn amazingly here. Oh, never mind. Master Strategy should solve the fight for us. Alright, we have to get one card out of hand. Guess I'll play this free card. There we go. Rupture is easy to get out of hand. Actually, no, I need to get another card out of hand, right? I guess I can play Demon Form. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Yeah, this is the number 9. I thought that I couldn't start the loop because my hand was full, but this is fine. Yeah, Shockwave is another way to do it, that's true. Do we have a guaranteed way to start the next cycle? Sure. So Ascender's Bane and Carnage are going to exhaust, so not only are we going to only have 9 cards in the deck, we're also going to draw 2 cards at the end of the turn. We can't miss. Yeah, armor too, that's right. We could play Demon Form to have one fewer cards in the deck. We could play Shockwave too. Because we have infinite energy with Finesse and Shrug It Off. But none of that is strictly necessary. I wish this Kunai was a Shuriken. That'd be the better of the Ninja Relics. We don't really need an infinitely scaling block. This is plenty of block. But a Shuriken would be a nice quality of life. Okay. Just a couple more loops and we can move on to the next fight. It might actually be faster if we press end turn a couple of times, because we could get the strength. But we would have to watch the animations of them hitting me, and then the cultists would start hitting for a lot, whatever. Might as well just end the fight. Also, the turn number would get higher. I guess you guys can't see the turn number, but I can see it. It's where my face is. That's true, yeah, you can tell what turn it is from Sundial if you're playing. I like how Sundial Puzzle hasn't procced this run. We'll probably proc it intentionally in the heart fight. Might not, though. I guess it will proc, because we'll want to play Dark Embrace first. Unless Shrug It Off starts in hand. No, we might not. Okay, do we get Time Eater? Or do we dodge Time Eater? This seed has had everything so far, so I would guess we're going to dodge Time Eater. Yep. This seed is perfect. Let's get rid of something. I guess Pommel would work. Okay. Oh wait, no, we need to get rid of another card, is that right? Yeah. Currently we have 11, we need 10. Okay. Couldn't win a single Watcher run after my first one today. I had to get to Act 3. Alright, see you later, Hub of the Bubba. Yeah, people make a lot of hay out of the fact that Watcher is like the best character, right? But it can definitely still be a challenge to win. Maybe I should revisit Watcher month, because I actually didn't get very good results when I played Watcher for a month. I still only won like 30%. There must be something I'm like not getting about why Watcher's so good. I think I was underpicking Flurry of Blows. And like, what's it called? The one that makes people vulnerable. That one's really good. I've watched some Merle streams, and I feel like every Watcher deck ends up being like a Lesson Learned, and a Flurry of Blows, and a Rushdown, and a Vault, and like whatever else. It doesn't even really matter. Yeah, right. I also had some negative opinions about, what's it called? Mental Fortress? But I think those are probably unfounded. I think Mental Fortress is probably good. It just feels bad to, like, be reliant on stance changing to block, because if your combo's not working, then you die. But you just gotta make your combo work, then. Just don't let your combo not work. Okay. I haven't really seen too many Scry decks. I mean, you can maybe make that work. There's definitely a fair share of, like, fasting, sort of Just Lucky, Weave, Talk to the Hand sort of decks in there as well, as an alternative to Stance Dancing, but I don't know about Scry deck. Okay. I've added a Nirvana. So, yeah, I've had a deck where I had, like, you know, 2 Cut Through Fates, 2 Just Luckies, and 2 Weaves, and added a Nirvana to it. Guess we're smithing, because we're at full health. Nothing here does anything. So... Fiendfire? You scried your whole deck into turn 2 statuses? Yeah, that definitely can happen, yeah. Does Finesse help? I feel like we never play Finesse. I guess, yeah, Finesse, like, becomes block positive against the heart versus block neutral, which could matter. But we have Kunai, too, so it's not like it's, not like it's never doing anything. Whatever. This decision doesn't matter. Red Skull never procs. Second Dark Embrace is kind of okay, but we don't have time to upgrade it. Madness is actually kind of fine. It says exhaust, and we have a bottled Dark Embrace, so it draws cards. It costs 1, but it also decosts something else by at least 1. We can afford Madness card remove. It's not bad. Do we have anything left to remove? Yeah, we have like Demon Form. And that's it. I guess Carnage, Demon Form, and Carnage are the last cards that we would like to remove, but won't get to. Okay. Unfortunately, Demon Form is also like one of the best Madness targets, right? But there's still like Fiendfire and Shockwave and Impervious and stuff. I guess we could get into a situation where we get Dark Embrace and all 0-cost cards. But if that happens, all the 0-cost cards, for the most part, draw, so we can get ourselves out of that situation. Okay. On we go. I guess maybe I should have bought this Liquid Memories instead of an attack bot. Oh well. Don't think it matters too much. Okay. We found Master Strategy. We've won. We can Fiendfire this into Infinite. Actually, yeah, that'll shuffle twice, so we'll get Sundial energy back. Did not shuffle twice, but we have Seeing Red, so whatever. Switch to Finesse just to convince the deck that I have enough energy. Although I did have enough energy even the other way. No burns for me, Spire Spear. At one point in Act 1, we considered adding a Prismatic Shard to this deck. Could have prevented us from losing a stat to the Spire Shield. Turns out we killed the Spire Shield on turn 1, so who cares? I think that was before the Sundial, so that was a long time ago. I feel like I fought as many elites as I could find in this run, but I ended up with a really short relic bar. I'm not really sure what's... Oh, are we dropping frames? Shoot. Looks like they're not dropping right now, but suddenly there are a lot dropped. Yep, there they go. Shoot. Let's see what's going on. Neighborhood of my internet. Oh yeah, there's some major activity going on upstairs. Let's see if we can go figure out what that's all about. I'll be right back. Actually, cooking and streaming bird videos would be fine. That wouldn't cause any disruption. It's just the upload that's constricted. Download's got plenty of room. Okay, the Heart. What's he getting up to? How's he been? Haven't seen him today. This is our first Heart fight of the day. There's an offering, Jesus. Huh. Offering doesn't actually stop you from perfecting fights. So if our goal is to perfect the Heart, we can still do that with Offering. Can we miss on turn 1? it seems like we pretty much can't miss. If we draw... So we're guaranteed to get Dark Embrace. If we get, like, Bane, Rupture, Carnage, Ghostly Armor... Yeah, I guess we can miss. No, we just elixir them. So we'd have to find 8 total cards that miss. There's no way. Yep, we can't miss on turn 1, so there's no point in offering, really. So I'm going to skip it. I don't want to spend the health. Flex Pot versus Attack Pot. They pretty much do the same thing. We're actually never going to drink the Attack Pot. So I'll take a Flex Pot instead. Okay. We have Shrug It Off to start with, so we might as well try to not take beat damage. Can we afford to play Impervious here? If we play like Impervious Fiendfire, draw the Seeing Red, still go infinite? Yep, think so. Oh, can't Fiendfire. Got a Pommel Strike in hand. We still have Master Strategy though. So now we can Fiendfire. Pretty gosh darn good Fiendfire. We lose the Shockwave, which has some minor value. But then we only have 3 cards left in the deck. We won't be able to set up our draw, so we will draw 5 statuses, but one of those statuses is Slime. So you can just play Slime, and then draw one of the card drawed cards and go off. So we are good. Gosh damn it. I'm mad because my wife is still uploading stuff. She knows that it's breaking my stream. What the hell? Alright, do Finesse just to make sure we have the energy, because we're a little bit tight. That's true, we can just Elixir. Yeah, good point. So we don't actually have to take damage on 2. Alright, so we're just damage capping and figuring out how much dex we want. We also want to set up Sundial just for giggles. Okay, damage cap achieved. Still need to Sundial. I believe this should set up Sundial, yep. Okay, and then we'll just do Elixir next turn. We'll do the permanent statuses first, including the Slime. I mean, it doesn't matter. This draws the whole deck, right? So. Okay. Did Finesse for a second to get energy, but now I'm going to switch to Shrug It Off for more block. They are both infinite. Doesn't matter. Okay. We've blocked out, we just need to get that damage cap. We might end up blocking for all 9s on the last turn here, because we're going to have a bunch of decks. It's because we're weak that Pommel Strike is not hitting very hard. Still got 100 damage to do here. We're going to end up with a lot of decks. We probably won't get to all 9s, though. We only have to do 200 damage. So to get to all 9s, Let's see, so Pommel Strike will do 10 damage on the last turn to get to all 9s. So we're going to do 20 loops. So to get to all 9s, the Shrug It Off would have to block for 50. It's not going to block for that much. So we'll probably get to like 500 block or something, because it is going to block for like 25. Maybe it is going to get to 50. I mean, we could make it get to 50 if we wanted to, but... Okay, that's quite enough of that. Alright, and we're down to person number 2. Yeah, we can flex spot. I was gonna flex spot on the last turn, but I guess maybe I'll just free the flex spot fairy. Because I want to see how much block we get without it. Okay. I think we, like, turn 1 infinited every fight from, like, floor, like, 42 on. I think we're really consistent this time. End the heart fight with no statuses, no debuffs. Just Dark Embrace and a bunch of decks. Even the Kunai was pretty decorative. Honestly, the Kursky only paid off like a couple of times. Pretty much from like here on are unnecessary. The Bottle Tornado was very nice though. Alright, almost there. Yeah, it looks like 500 block is definitely going to happen. Because we're not even going to be Frail next turn. I guess Frail and Weak both counteract each other, right? Blocking for 35. So not that far off 50. So we'll get to like 700 block? No, it doesn't seem like it's going that high that fast. Huh. Yeah, I guess about 700 is about right. 690 or something. I guess it'll keep scaling up, so maybe we'll get 700. Will it get 700? That's the question. I feel like an auctioneer guy. 448, 484. 482, 519. Any thoughts on what you would want from a 5th official character? I don't think there's going to be a 5th official character. I think they're working on a new game. Looks like we were shy of 700. Pow. Yeah, I don't know. 5th official character, I would want them to explore some new territory, right? Which is like the big problem, is they've explored most of the territory they have. They'd have to add some new design gimmick, like you can spend gold or something. A lot of what you see in the modded characters. I would say this run was all about Bottled Dark Embrace. Bottled Dark Embrace was, and obviously Sundial. So Bottled Dark Embrace, Sundial was the loop. Bottled Dark Embrace got us there on turn 1 every time. Bottled Dark Embrace, super powerful. Bunch of exhaust cards. Most of them unnecessary. But they didn't cost any cards or any energy to add, so went ahead and added them. The box did not really imply that we were going to do this. When we first started, I guess we had the Shrug It Off? No, actually, we had none of the cards from the box were important at all. Rupture, Pummel, Thunderclap, Heavy Blade, Carnage, Fire Breathing, Fiendfire. Oh, Fiendfire was important. Hemo and Demon Form. So Fiendfire is really the only bit player here that stayed till the end. Some of the other ones were useful, like Rupture and Pummel, because they exhausted, or they were non-permanent cards. Usually they would just ended up being Fiendfire fuel, so even if they were like Strikes and Defends, it didn't really matter. So basically we just like took a rare card from from Niao, and that rare card was Fiendfire. This didn't really feel like a Pandora's Box run. But we were planning on doing like just a sort of a big Ironclad with like big strength and, you know, Fiendfire and Carnage and Demon Form and stuff, and then like getting a Snecko Eye in Act 1, but then we found the Sundial and just pivoted to crazy infinite stuff. Almost 1,000 energy out of that Sundial. Pretty silly stuff. None of the other relics really mattered. The bottle was nice too. We actually got the Dark Embrace and a bottle at the same shop. We like bought the Dark Embrace and then immediately put it in a bottle. So pretty good shop there. Not really much else to say. We literally got the Sundial and the Pommel Strike in the same card reward too. We like saw the Sundial and I was like, oh sweet, can I get a Pommel Strike? And it was like, yes you can, here you go. Just gave it to me immediately. We picked up the Shrug because we were worried about, there's no block in the Pandora's Box, so we already had the Shrug. And we didn't actually pull off the Infinite until, I think it was like Act 2, even though we had it really early in Act 1, just because there was, you know, we have a Fiendfire in the deck, so we were killing people before it became an issue. But clearly a pretty important part of the endgame strategy there, and it worked out really nicely.